What if I told you that this could cause disease? Would you believe me?
World of food, world of food. This is called World of Food.
Welcome to the world of food. I'm your host, Cadell. Food. We all love food, right? We love apples, broccoli, lettuce, kale, spinach, chickpeas. Wait, no? Or is it that we like burgers, Twinkies, chips, hot dogs, ice cream? It's almost funny how we think of those foods before non-processed foods as actual food. I want to guide you through the world of nutrition, giving you the tools you need to take eating into your own hands. Will this be like your normal introduction to nutrition class that you take in college? Yes, in some senses it will be, but the basics will not be rushed and things will be broken down into proper structure. Words like gluten, probiotics, and prebiotics, fermentation, microvilli, HCI, also known as hydrochloric acid, digestive enzymes, and more will be explained and have the importance of them pointed out. Many people may not know, but the world of nutrition is not backed up by the world of science and math as strongly as 2 plus 2 equals 4, or how one oxygen atom bonded with two different hydrogen atoms will make up water. This is proven science and math, but nutrition is tricky. One day you'll have an article that will say that dark chocolate is good for you, and then the next month you'll have the article saying the exact opposite thing. This goes also for red wine, beer, eggs, coffee, and even kale. Yes, even kale. The New York Times published an article by Jennifer Berman stating that a heavy amount of kale and other vegetables ended up causing her hyperthyroidism. Hyperthyroidism is connected to the adrenal glands, which produce pregnenolone, adrenaline, estrogen, progesterone, testosterone, DHEA, and cortisol. Now the overactive adrenal gland is producing more cortisol, and now this prolonged cortisol elevations, which is caused by chronic stress, is now decreasing the liver's ability to access estrogen from the blood, which is all caused by stress. We all hear the word stress. We hear about don't stress at work, don't stress over your life, don't stress about this, don't stress about that. But most people don't know that food also stresses our body. Not kale directly, of course, but blood sugar swings, digestive issues, and food intolerances like milk, eggs, and gluten. You may be asking me, why am I explaining all this? What does this have to do with an introduction to the world of food? Well, let me not explain, because if you just scroll down on this article, you see a nice little quote right here that says, quote, "Kale on its own does not increase the risk of thyroid problems," end quote. And my point exactly, even going through all these scientific procedures and letting you know what thyroids do and what's being produced from the thyroid, you can still see that the article itself says, hey, kale by itself will not affect you. Because the last time I checked, I remember vegetables are keeping us healthy and not causing us disease. I have to say, some things in this article are true and proven, and some things are just not. And who am I to say they're not proven or not? I'm not a doctor, I'm not a professional, I'm just a nutrition major in college. That leads me to my point. The things I say on here are a guide, an informational link. Something to help you better understand nutrition and understand what's going through your body and understanding what your body may need when something is going wrong in the body. The thing about nutrition is it's always changing. There's always a new article, a new this, a new that, and that's the world of health just in general. And that's what I'm here for, to open up your eyes and broaden the world to the world of nutrition and see that, oh, maybe this piece of food is not as good as this piece of food, or that's not as good for me as this is. Food for thought. The food pyramid now changed to My Plate had the same amount of fruit and vegetables as grains. Now the new My Plate has doubled the fruits and veggies as grain. In the last 10 years, has the human body now desired more vegetables, or did we simply not know that grains may not be the greatest food out there? Sit back and ponder on that. We'll have much to discuss. Quick tip to remember. Too much of any singular food can cause you problems. Eating too much cake at once is obviously not a great thing, but also eating too much fish can cause you a lot of problems. So take time and think about what you eat. Is that chicken sandwich really as bad as that chicken salad with croutons on it? I will see you next week on the World of Food. Goodbye.
Thank you for stopping by. Take time to like and subscribe. Tune in next week for the first World of Food topic, gluten.